Him and his wife talked about it. He talked to him yesterday.
Alright, this is what he sent me.
He told me that it wasn't interested in taking it, and we talked about it. He said you should at least make an offer.
Okay. I've gotten up like 5 times before. I didn't even move the paper.
I'll need a pen. I did not bring mine.
Smitty, on the way back to my house, you know that trailer that little Teddy used to have?
Mm-hmm.
Raymond owned it now.
On the left.
Do you know where the water lines run? Because we haven't had rain for like 2 weeks, and 3 days ago there's water running out of that yard. It's not a nuisance, but there's like a stream of water coming out of that yard.
That
running.
water line runs through the swamp, along the levee, and
Yeah.
up across. That's what.
But what about? I know right there in the intersection by Ted, there's a manhole and it says water.
That may be where it crosses. That should be a relatively new water hookup.
That's what I thought. But, well, if this is that property, it's right here in this corner.
It's on his side of the road.
His side of the road, the end closest to
It
my
very
house.
well could be.
I mean, he has a French drain dug around that yard. Maybe his drain's plugged up.
That property, I remember as a kid, because remember the roll foundations in there?
Yeah,
And that was always a swamp in there.
yeah,
But, 'cause
I thought maybe
that's where
either-
everything's leaching out of the hill from all the old claim lines and
yeah.
everything.
I didn't know if his leach bed plugged up or his French drain.
I have to call Donald when I get home. I can mention it to him.
I just thought, boy, if you might want to stop and check it, because water would
Yeah.
run in there and never run there. I didn't know. Wasn't sure where the water lines were running.
Yeah, they'll take a water sample and check it for chlorine. I don't know if it's a water leak, but yeah, Donald called and left a message, but I just got home and I didn't have time to call him back. I'll call him after I get back home.
When's your wife home?
Oh.
When's your wife home? Like tomorrow? Is she home in the
She
morning?
should be home almost all day tomorrow.
Okay.
Does Irvona have IMA water? I think they got a grant for new water lines.
Oh yeah.
It actually went through.
That's what I understood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was at the last meeting.
Last week,
I didn't make it to the special meeting.
Right. I think they had something, there was a notice in the paper last week, one of the legislators announced it.
Oh, I know they had applied Dallas Kephart, but didn't say you actually got it. We got it, did they?
I believe it did say that.
Okay,
it was
good,
received.
good.
That's a good deal.
Gonna be a lot of work for people.
Just kind of looking at it I don't want it. Attorney or something about it. But it was just like a copy for
Thank you for that
reference.
confirmation. I thought you read it, didn't you?
I don't know if your dad got it, but it was, yeah.
You're welcome, and I'll let you know tomorrow if there's an ad in the
Stick
paper.
around if you can find it.
When did they say the 15th?
No, Saturday, the Saturday day is what they said at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one says 10
But
till.
I'll let
that
you
one
know
says
if
5
there's an
after.
ad in the paper confirming that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Wait till 7 to make it official.
Thank you.
Yes, because she doesn't put it in till the day before.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know
And
Mark.
I don't always catch it. And just like tonight, I was gonna look and,
No,
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
there
my
was
wife
nothing
knew,
in
but she
today.
said Tom won't be there tonight.
John,
I really
he said he
appreciate
knew that
you
he's coming. I talked to
calling
him, he's
and letting me know.
I'm not feeling real hot myself. I think it's the heat.
Yeah.
All right, I guess that's that time.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
I'll make a motion to accept that.
A motion has been made for reading in the minutes and has been seconded. All in favor? Aye.
I don't,
Hi there, how you doing?
good.
Okay. You're just in time. It's public comments.
It is?
Yes.
You wanna hear all mine?
Sure.
Is that the minutes?
You can have a
I'd like to have them.
Yeah, they've been approved.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't know how, but the sewage plant, they email everybody the minutes and then they don't have to read them, you know, you can read them at your own pleasure, at leisure.
Well.
It's great because you don't have to sit here for half hour reading. All right, shall we start with the, I did bring my glasses. At the last meeting, Jerry Spade said that YouTube stated that the borough has $500,000 in interest paid. Do we have that kind of money?
Say that again.
He made a statement that the borough had $500,000 in interest it
In interest.
paid. And the interest it paid us was $2,000. I imagine that's a month.
I can break it down.
Do we have $500,000?
Okay, so. Let me get my financial report here and I'll tell you about it.
Okay.
Alright, so we have our Northwest account, which is a deposit only account. In there, before I transferred all the money, we had $500,000 in there. But $333,665 of it was reimbursement from the bridge.
Yeah.
So it went to the PIP loan to pay on the loan. And then $188,000 went to the general fund, which making it $308,144. So I mean, you wanna take a look at it?
Well, see,
We
if-
did, but we didn't.
Yeah, but if anybody's watching that on you, which I don't think too many do because I was told about it, on YouTube, they're gonna think the borough has $500,000. It's not explaining where it went.
Mm-hmm.
That's my concern. And that's not right. And another thing, he's hauling junk over here again, it's coming from up Clinton. I think the EP needs to be notified. And also, the Colport, he went to Colport Council begging to be sent to that seminar, and they refused to make a pay his way to that seminar. They said it's up to him if he wants to go, he has to pay his own. And then tax collectors elected to a position, and they're not employees of the borough. The borough is not responsible for their bills that can be done, their bills. And we've been paying bills, you know, extra bills. Now the seminars is okay, because she needs that, but to pay bills like she came here, I shouldn't say she, I should say the tax collector, wanted $75 for her dues, was it, Nyla?
No, it's $40 for the dues that the borough is responsible
No,
for
no,
paying.
no, you asked for $85.
No, I did not.
Well, I guess we don't have that one taped. But, anyway,
And as far as that goes, everything that the borough pays for, the only thing they pay for is the stamps and the envelopes,
yeah, I know that.
and that's the only thing they pay for. I paid for every stick of paper that has made any of the,
All right, I'm not arguing with you.
I'm just saying, they're responsible to pay for all my paper, all of my ink. They're to pay for part of my electricity because I have part of an office in my house. I have never charged anything for that. I pay $10 insurance on my house in case somebody walks up my steps and falls or something. I've done that for 30-some years. I have never come to this borough and asked for them to pay for any of my insurance or anything. What I get paid for is what the borough is responsible for. The school pays for,
I sat here and watched
the
it.
envelopes.
$85, I don't know what it was for. But,
you never gave me $85.
well, I didn't have
I'm
my,
getting tired
I didn't
coming
have
every
my
week,
printer and my
every
phone
week.
and everything that Jerry has, which he's
I'm
causing
tired
more
of coming here
problems.
every week and or every month and arguing with you because I've done my job for 33 years. The borough has never questioned one of my audits. I have everything right down
I'm
for
not
them.
questioning that stuff. I'm questioning them spending $800 that goes for a seminar when we
They're
have
not paying
drains and streets.
$800.
That's right.
They are not paying $800.
That's what was stated here.
No, oh my God, don't open your ears.
No, it was a hotel room and $50.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
And then Donna brings up the pay me by the mileage. If paid by the mileage, you can pay me $150. I don't want $150. I want $50 to pay for my
I'm just
gas.
saying,
Okay,
But that was voted on.
Yes.
So,
now that's old business. Moving on. What else do you have?
I think that's it. I think something needs to be done about him hauling junk over there because there's a lot of things that have water laying in them and we're gonna have
That's really beyond our control. That would be DEP.
it will be DEP's, but I think the borough needs to call them too. It shouldn't be I have to be the citizens that live over there. That's one of the biggest things. And then when he said about all that money and it's out there in the town, well, they got $500,000, but they're not saying that where it went. And that's not right, and there's really no,
It's all public knowledge. Anyone
Yeah,
in this
but
town, taxpayer wants to know, they can come in, they can look at those
I
minutes.
know they can, but you know how,
Thank you.
come on, Smitty, how many people?
But if-
I've been wanting to come up every year.
But if
and
you-
go
they
over the
wanna look
budget
at 'em,
and
they can
everything
look at 'em.
without- But I just don't seem to get there. So that's fine, I got my thing.
Okay. Looks like you're up, Nyla.
I got a check for the borough for $314.33 that I collected this month. They're on a downswing now.
It's spring taxes, Donna. Real estate's now at the school.
Pardon?
I said, what we're collecting now is real estate at
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
It's just people are paying that didn't pay in for the spring.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine up here.
Is that all you have?
Is that
Yes.
it?
Okay. No more public comments?
Oh.
Dr. Spade.
I appreciate the right to know that, and you're willing to do that. And there was $500,000, and you told the last meeting that you were moving it over, so you're getting 4% interest on that money. It's
Yeah,
not
we get
gone.
More interest that way.
Yeah, I have all the right to know, and your secretary was gracious, Mr. President. And I will rebut the comment. Coalport put my request on, they tabled it.
that's what I
They sure
read.
did, I
Yeah,
already
yeah.
talked to council about it,
Yeah,
and they're not gonna do it.
no surprise.
Well, I just
They don't
I
pay
just
for
wanted to
anything,
inform
they
you.
don't even pay for stamps.
That's illegal.
Is that all you have?
I think I said, I will be probably doing another right to know to look at finances again. I really appreciate what she did. I have it all, copies of it, and that was gracious. Usually I just inspect, and then I take pictures of what I need. But she graciously did a lot of work, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Okay, no more public comments. We're moving on to committee reports.
Working on that. We have 40 vendors this year compared to one we have.
It's pretty good. It's getting bigger.
Can I take this?
Last year we had probably 50, 60.
Once you get closer to the date, you'll probably get more.
Yeah,
Good weather.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to sweep up houses this year.
And this weekend, we have the firemen's 100-year, not this weekend, next weekend, yes. Their 100-year anniversary coming up.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, yes. Bands.
I was asked to take pictures. So people see me snapping pictures, that's why.
Parade, love all that, so.
Is the mail having something down there too?
What's that?
She's having like a cruise in.
Yeah. The lighting committee, they're gonna help run the kitchen for the fire company. Kate, Sandy, and Kathy.
Oh, we're having, well, I'm collecting donations for a big sale. I think Tammy's running it. So I have a lot going on that
You
Saturday.
collecting money or actually baked goods? Either or, I'm sure.
Yeah, either one, I'm
Okay.
sure.
And another thing, if they were asking for baskets to raffle,
Oh, yeah, they
I
are.
don't- they don't put stuff in the paper.
We
Do
will,
they
we'll
have
have a story in the
Okay.
beginning of next week.
Yeah. And we got the history done. We worked on that. I got a pretty good history of when the fire company started.
Good.
I have one, we run out of ink, we couldn't print any off, so I have to get that done. I'm gonna give one of the books to the fire company. And
Yeah.
then if they wanna sell them, they can sell them for $20 and make 10, because it cost us a lot for ink. I think we did a pretty good job.
Mr. President, one other comment, if I may. It's my understanding that Jack Lang passed away,
Yes.
Oh,
and
I did not know that.
he was with IMA, or
BCI.
BCIMA.
Yeah, BCIMA.
Yeah, and I
He was
just,
my buddy.
He gave them many years of good service.
yes, he
He
did,
was a good man.
yeah,
Still is a good man.
yes, he is.
For that, because I worked.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I feel so bad.
All right, no more committee reports? Did the mayor give you anything? Okay, no mayor report. Maintenance.
The fence that Drew hit in the wintertime with the dump truck, which is Bill Smith's, he's been calling, asking when it's gonna get fixed. We really don't have anybody here.
Do we want to have someone just come in and do that one job for us?
Yeah, we need to get the guy's fence fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, he shouldn't have to suffer because we don't have an employee anymore.
Yeah, maybe call him out.
You know?
It's almost winter again.
Yeah, I don't know.
What about Davy Queen?
I don't know about fencing, but I think Dan Bennett would probably be able to do that. Davey may.
Yeah,
I mean, he
anybody.
put his own fence in
Yeah.
his house.
Get a price or whatever, but
Yeah,
yeah, I would
Yeah.
say check that off the list.
and if we have to have a special meeting or something, so if it's done before next meeting, that way, you know, he's satisfied.
Yep.
Joe just gave me this today. It's his resignation letter. He said, due to no wage increase in 3 years, I no longer can provide services between April 1st and November 1st, but I am willing to work November 1st through April 1st for winter maintenance, equipment maintenance, every day needs.
That would help us out.
That would help us,
Yeah.
so.
Do we have to vote on that?
Yes. Just to keep on, let's see what the result.
Yeah, I mean, I accept
Yeah.
his resignation, and if he would come back, what, November through April to help
Yeah.
plow snow?
Because that's his off-season with his lawn care business, so that would,
I'll make a motion to accept that.
okay. A motion has been made for Joe to just do the plowing through the winter and the maintenance on the machinery. Has been seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Okay. That's it for me.
That's all you have?
So I did receive letters for interest in working. Now, most of these people seen the advertisement that I made a couple months ago for a part-time worker. So one I have from Dave Queen. He would be interested in the borough maintenance job at $16.50 per hour. I could do the best of,
Best of interest.
okay, for all of our taxpayers. Dave, sorry.
Senior, right?
Huh?
Junior.
Junior.
He said he wants to leave the nursing home.
I thought he just did one.
Yeah, he works at nursing home in Collinsville full time.
And I have two more. Okay. This one's from Jason Hockenberry. He sent one in again. I am inquiring about the full-time/part-time maintenance position. I'm interested in filling that position. I reside in the borough on White Street. I have lived here my entire life. Irvona is home to me. I am also a volunteer fireman with the fire department in the borough. I have been an active member since the age of 12. I do believe I'm a good fit for the position as I have a variety of different skills. I have basic maintenance skills. I can operate a variety of power tools, lawn tractors, weed eaters, equipment forklifts, skid steers, backhoes, etc. I have a valid PA driver's license. I'm a reliable worker as well as a hard worker. Follow orders and directions as given. My father had been employed with the Osceola Mills Borough for 40 plus years. So if I ever needed pointers on something, he would be available to go and ask. I'm available to work 8 hours a day. If more is necessary, I'm there. I have an open availability Monday through Friday. My brother is applying for the part-time position. The two of us as a team would be much beneficial to the town if we got hired together. I'm also willing to learn anything needed for the position as well. I'm ready to get to work and start making improvements to the town. I thank you for the opportunity to apply for the position. There's Casey. This one is Tommy Chucko. I'm writing a letter of interest for the part-time, if available, maintenance position. I reside in Irvona, I reside in the borough. I was born and raised here in Irvona. I hold many skills and talents that would benefit the position. I ran equipment as well. I have a mechanic background, which would also be beneficial to the position. I worked for the borough as a teenager with the summer employment program. I can run all sorts of power tools such as weed eaters, all types of lawnmowers, drills, etc. I have experience with pole patching potholes and all-around handyman. I feel like I'd be a good asset to the borough maintenance crew. I have an open availability, starting time 8:30 a.m. I put my son on the bus at 8 a.m. He gets off the bus at 4. Afterwards, I'd be available. My brother is applying as well. I strongly believe the two of us would make a great team and be a great asset to the town. We would do the work needed and have it done in a timely manner. Everyone in town would vouch for me and say how much of a reliable, hard worker I am. I come from a great, well-respected family that has been in this town for many years. Thank you for the opportunity to apply for this position. And I also have a valid PA driver's license and a clean driving record.
We're gonna have to do that through an executive, and we're gonna have a full board for
Yeah,
that, because
I
you're
was
not
gonna
allowed to
say.
vote for two of them.
Yeah.
So, if we wanna schedule that for, any other applicants?
There was going to be Dan and Amanda, he decided not to.
Okay,
Because he said he doesn't know how he's going to work both.
yeah. So we wanna do that, it'll just be a workshop,
Yeah.
so it'll be like the last one we had. We wanna do it
Let me know
two
when.
Thursdays from now, like we did last time, split the month? Yeah, we
Yeah.
can just do, if that works for you,
Yeah, don't know.
work for you? And we'll have to make, see if it's gonna work for Tom and,
Yeah, I'll call them.
Mark.
Let's go Thursday the 21st.
7 o'clock.
That's it for correspondence.
Okay, moving on to old business.
Alright, first one would be, I met with North Central down at the Clearfield commissioner's office. They help you with your grants. So I went down there and it was very informative. They told me what would happen. They asked us what kind of projects need done, and I told them that we definitely need drains done and or roads. Those were the two main ones. I also said that, you know, it would be a benefit if we had more equipment. So priority would be drains, and then roads, and then equipment. She said, she wrote it all down. She said a staff member from North Central will get in contact with me. And what will happen is every grant that I fill out, I can send it in to them and they'll read it over and see if I'm missing anything. What else? Oh, they will also help me find grants too. She asked us, you know, what kind of matching we could do. Because she did say, you know, majority of the grants are, you know, matching. So I told her right now probably like 10,000 maybe. I had to give her a number. So
Yeah, 'cause depending on the size of the grant.
yeah, and I told her,
We
you know,
may
we
not,
just
we
got
may
the
not be
bridge
able to
done. So
participate in that.
Yeah. It's good.
yeah, so she, I have a phone not interview, but I guess a phone call tomorrow with Amy Kessler to talk about like these grants and stuff. So yeah.
Good.
So that's really good. And then the other one is cameras. So he said even though we would be getting rid of the how many cameras are we gonna get? Like a couple.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah, he said it's gonna be $3,476. He said that's an estimate right now. So, are we fine with that? I mean, we already approved
Yeah, we already
it.
approved it for even
Okay.
more than that.
Yeah.
That quote must have been for both buildings?
Yeah, the other quote was for both buildings, and then I told him that we only wanted one,
Okay.
and he gave me a new estimate.
Yeah, that's less than what we approved, so.
And he said we can add cameras anytime we want. They won't be expensive because we're already gonna have like the main system.
The main
in there.
frame and everything, yeah.
So,
That's good.
that's it for old.
Okay. Well, I guess we're up to new business.
The only thing I have is, so EMA director would be Mark. So at the time when we appointed him, there was this paper that needed to be filled out, which I did not know. Mark emailed it to me like 2 weeks ago. So we have to reappoint him to be deputy again.
Okay.
Because it has to be in the minutes, and it has to be like with the state and everything, so.
Okay.
We would term be director, EMA director.
What?
Would that be like EMA
Yeah.
director? I'll make a motion to reappoint Mark Neubauer as the EMA director.
Okay, a motion is made for Mark Neubauer to be the EMA director. Wait a second. Everyone in favor? Aye.
So I just have to fill this out, and then, that's about it, and then I have to do a background check on him, so.
Okay.
And then send it to them and go from there.
Good.
I just had one complaint from a lady in Crestview saying about Dick Neff's old house, about how bad it is. I told her we don't have an ordinance for that. She knew that. She was fine. She understood. I told her to call like one of those family agencies, you know, try to do something. But they said the stink is terrible.
Is that the house that has no power, no
No
water?
power, no sewage, no water.
Okay. And the neighbor mows the grass. I
Yeah,
know you mean.
grass.
I know where you mean. I don't know who you mean.
I don't know
if he lives there, but I know what you mean.
I asked who she was, and she didn't tell me, so I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I don't know who lives there, but pretty bad shape.
Are you allowed to run a generator 24 hours a day?
Noise ordinance wise.
Yeah, you know, your neighbors.
They
Your
don't have-
neighbors. All day long, it never shuts off, morning, noon, or night.
They don't have electric.
We have to look in the ordinance book and see,
Yeah, they
I don't know
There
if we
would be a
have it,
noise ordinance, but
but it would only be
Yeah, they burn stuff.
who judges how loud it can be. It's gotta be a certain decibel limit, I'm sure.
yeah.
We have to look into that, and I don't have the ordinance book.
I have it.
There should be a noise ordinance.
I don't think there is.
Probably not.
like screaming and yelling, like there's something like that, but like a generator.
Yeah, I don't know. That's could be a
I
gray
definitely
area.
understand if it's like a natural disaster or
Oh,
something.
absolutely.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
all the time, they never shut it off.
I know it happens.
Oh,
Might be
very
cheaper to
familiar.
pay the electric bill.
Yeah, and you're right
by
beside it,
gas.
I'm across the street from it.
You have to have equipment to measure the decibels.
Sonar.
Yeah.
Where you
Across
get one of
from
those.
you.
Across from me. Well,
Well,
at
it's
the
right-
corner, it's right
Yeah,
beside,
diagonal, it's right across, from-
Yeah.
I was right beside.
right beside Amber.
I didn't know they were going that bad over the house you need.
Yeah.
We will definitely look into that for you.
Can you live in a house without electric?
Yeah.
That's also a gray area. I mean,
Water and stuff.
yeah, I mean, to move in, you have to have all those things
Yeah.
to get your
Now, I would say,
permit for occupancy.
if
but-
you were living in a house that didn't have those utilities, and you had children,
Yeah.
that would be the perfect to call the
Children,
children's,
yeah.
yeah.
They don't have, they don't have their kids
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't think they're living there.
No, they
No,
don't.
they took them.
So that, can't do anything on that route.
Right. Well, that's what I asked Michelle about over there. She said there's no kids involved, it's just this one lady.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, she's dumping sewage and everything.
In her backyard.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've heard that. Yeah, we'll look into the noise ordinance end of it for you.
Okay, thank you.
And if she's dumping sewage in her backyard, what do we do with that?
The sewer authority don't have nothing to do with that.
No, that would be,
I don't know if they're paying their bill or not.
would that be DEP?
And
They're
they're saying,
I don't know who that would
they're
be.
saying they have no sewage, no water, no
Yeah, I
electric,
was thinking it would be.
nothing.
Usually if they.
Because that would be
don't, they
groundwater-
pay
that would be
it.
groundwater
They don't
contamination.
charge for that. Across the water, certainly.
And she's been like that for a couple of years.
Not a shame.
We can look into that also and see if we
We
can
can send her a
find.
letter saying we've had complaints.
Yeah, we can send her a letter.
Because
We sent her letters before about her,
Just have all-
about her grass that never get picked up.
Glendale with
Well,
the
since
lake, the
Tom
park, they
is
have to be
the
shut off at
ordinance
10
officer,
o'clock.
so I mean, he can go around.
Yeah, send him over.
I never can remember that boy's name that helped us out. Right?
Which one?
That lives over there.
Oh, yeah,
Bobby
Bobby Walsh.
Yeah.
He's the one that's cutting the grass.
Hmm.
I guess she's paying him to cut the grass
Okay.
to the shelter. So
Yeah,
if
that's not
anybody
nice
knew if
stuff.
there was something dumped in the yard, he should.
Yeah, he should know.
I'll ask
And he works for us, so,
Yeah.
I mean, he should, I think he would disclose it to us if we do something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had one person, an anonymous person, she doesn't want her name given, down where Jaworski's is, where he used to have like his old garage, and it fell in. And I guess there's like snakes and rats and all this stuff on the property, that's coming on their property. Is that like really a borough issue, or is that like a resident issue? type
I
thing?
think that'd be property owner. Cause I mean, his grass is mowed, everything looks nice over there, but I know where the little barn was.
Yeah, that fell in, like on the one side of it fell in.
Yeah.
The one that had the car sale sign on it.
Yeah,
That's not even Mickey, that's his brother, right?
I don't know.
He lives out of state. I know what you mean now.
Everything's in Mickey's name.
That's all Mickey's now?
Well, all I know is he gets 3 tax bills, everything, there's no other Jaworski or anything.
Send him a letter. Tell him we received complaints. You do it registered, that way you know if he gets it. And see if we get any correspondence back. And we'll just have to move forward on it.
It's hard to do anything with the blighted property because they have so many in town.
Yeah. Well, lucky Irvine Court is though.
Yeah,
They've
I mean,
got
if
they
you
got a lot
we've
of there.
had complaints about snakes coming from your building, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
it'd be an exterminator or something.
Yeah.
And this person's worried about like her grandchildren, so. So they're pretty big snakes.
Black snakes are good. They take care of the rodents.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Sam lives on my property and I don't want anybody to kill.
There's more rattlesnakes up in that area, isn't there?
He kills,
rattlesnakes in Hoop Up,
Yeah.
man.
he kills rattlesnakes.
Yeah, black snakes will. Yep, if there's a black snake around, the rattlesnake doesn't like to come around.
Is it like down here?
Yeah, he's about 9 foot.
I get to tell you if I see it.
Well, one time, one was at Stephanie's yard, across the road from you.
Oh, there was one in my
Stephanie-
yard last year. I killed it. Actually, my pastor killed it.
She had her daughter's boyfriend taken and moving.
If that's everything,
Nothing else, Amber? I'll make a motion to adjourn.
motion is made to adjourn, and seconded, all in favor? Aye. Okay,
Thank you, Mr. President.
you're welcome. Don't run off, I'm gonna sign some checks and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Because I'm not
That's
here.
the fun part.
Is that the second time it happened? 'Cause I never Tommy posting like one that big long one.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that one.
How many of these you need signed?
Yep, we're gonna do
I don't have
we're
any.
making enough
Are you seeing
pages
that?
So I'm pretty,
Okay. for all of you.
Bree and Chris, Bree and Chris are my neighbors now, you know?
Who is it?
Paula's,
Oh, yeah, oh, okay.
Sign it. That's-
they live right beside me.
Bree, Bree, yeah.
Chris yelled up one day and he says, can you come down? So I'm walking down, me and Austin, like, what's up? He said, there's a snake in my garage. He's scared to death of snakes.
Is he?
So me and Austin tore their garage apart. They had the baby out in the driveway. We tore paneling. Chris was like, tear the paneling off. We never did find it. So,
No, they move around.
Just
I don't-
having
I
that
don't mind a snake
location
when I
would
know
be
it's
the
there.
thing.
yeah.
That element of surprise is terrible.
I asked Chris a couple weeks ago, or yeah, a week ago, I said, if you go out and he said, I've never saw it again. I said,
found it like a good.
probably moved out.
I like the black snakes because it takes care of the rattlesnakes. I don't like rattlesnakes.
Yeah. We've never had rattlesnakes on our side. Black snakes we've never had.
Because the black snake, you don't have a rattlesnake anywhere near. Black snakes are very territorial.
No, I looked out my window and there was one pushing
I was thinking I would see him
Harry
here.
just left for work and I'm like, I had to watch it because it's going towards the garage, but he just waited. So I went outside
Huh?
and it started going
Oh,
back
yeah,
there.
it's part of the application.
Okay,
And so
yeah, definitely.
I heard one of my kids came out and like, go get me a phone. So the pastor came over. He knocked it
Yeah,
down.
he's
He's like, there you go, I got it down.
You
He's
can
like,
watch
what
a
do you want me to
video.
do with it? I'm like, kill it. And then later he's like, I didn't know. He's definitely afraid of snakes.
Jerry,
But he
where's
did
the
it?
Yeah.
single
Good.
one?
I'm like, it
The,
was
for,
big.
the
I caught about a 6 foot
Are you in the
last summer.
plot that
Yeah,
fire?
it's on 12,
Up,
next
up by
Tuesday.
Hartman Road, up in West Decatur,
At
we
the
got
school.
complaining
That's
against
all
house.
right, just go.
It was laying on the road and wouldn't move, and I didn't want to kill it. It wasn't hurting,
We
it
were
was laying
supposed
there
to have
sunning
practice
itself.
on Tuesday
I got a stick,
night.
held it down, picked it up, it wrapped
We
around
had
my
to
arm.
meet with
Then I had to peel it off my arm, and I
superintendent.
tossed it in the woods.
About firing him.
What kind was that?
Rattlesnake.
He's nice.
My wife told me I was
Oh, he
nuts.
is super. Yeah, they'll-
Okay.
they can have refreshments afterwards, so stay for that.
Yeah.
You don't mess with
I'll have to,
You gotta
Yeah, I
come
guess go for
back.
ding call.
I'm not scared of them.
On Michelle, up
Sounds very
here I
Yeah,
have to
kill
get
as many
arrested.
one around the house.
That's something I can't do.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's what she
Julie's.
said.
Yeah, I'm gonna call over to
Snake
John's and
Do you
do
get a lot
medicine
up where you live at?
We'd probably kill 3 a year.
that works on vehicles that are,
You ever had
Where?
poisonous ones yet?
No, just black snakes.
Sounds like we're gonna have a nice.
Yeah, if there's any kind of snake,
Yeah.
she's loses her mind.
Huh?
I did,
Your
Yeah,
wife,
I
I
know.
asked for,
your wife.
you know, the same
Yeah.
thing
Yeah, she
as
loses her
what you
mind.
got and
I used to be
think
deathly
you would
scared
do
of snakes.
things
Going on
well, they
around
They-
Belgium.
they-
yeah,
Not
it
yet.
doesn't hurt
but-
that house.
And I handle
Sounds
rattlesnakes
like
with them,
Mrs.
black
Morrison
snakes, all
opened
snakes, all what different
Yeah,
kinds.
spoke up for you, yeah.
I got accustomed to them, I
Make
still
sure
like
that I
the
don't
surprise
do it.
element. You don't
Yeah,
know what's
that's
there.
She's my deputy, so, and she's probably gonna be taking it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's beneficial.
Not at all.
it's a nice job, it is.
It is.
I have had to send back.
It is hilarious.
The more
A lot of this,
people,
because you're not
they
educated.
send you a check for 13,600 and it's supposed to be 28 cents. What do you do with that? And they did, it's not for, they didn't have the 28 cents.
We've had people send in for like $9.60 instead of $9. And you know, that's not bad, but if enough people do it, well, and then to send it back to them, it costs you 60 cents now.
For 25 cents.
So you mean, I put 25 cents in.
I don't. I send it all back.
Well, and then we have people that, we send them in, they're sending them their face. I'm like, that's just like McDonald's, they're getting change. They don't realize it. It's paper, it's like the cancer. Hey, we'll see you guys.
Good night, Tom.
Thank you. I plan to.